Hello my beautiful babes out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Brie and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, all things fun and glittery, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. So if those are things you like to watch, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorites of the year, so the best things that I've tried in 2021. So if you're interested in seeing all of my favorites, then keep on watching. Alright my cutie pies, here we are. My voice is still messed up. I still have a very hoarse kind of voice. It is nowhere near what it was last week. But if you guys did see my community posts, I've been struggling. I had laryngitis, lost my voice. It's been a whole thing, so that's why I wasn't able to film at all. And I probably shouldn't be filming still, but I'm waiting to film videos. I want to post content. There's just so many things I wanted to film. So I am back. So hopefully you guys don't mind the voice, but I'm sorry. I had to film, but I'm getting there. I'm a lot better than I was before. So I have a bunch of favorites in front of me in all types of different categories. I was thinking about doing a worst version of this, like the worst things I tried in 2021, but you guys will have to let me know if you're actually interested in seeing one of those videos. I don't have a lot, but I have a fair amount where I could do an actual video. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see the worst products I tried. So the first thing I want to start off was with hair care, and these two products I've fallen in love with. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I bought this a while ago and I just really started using it this year, and it is amazing. Once you figure out what this does, you'll fall in love, because the first time that I used this, I didn't use this with like heated products. I just put it in my hair and I was like, I don't think it does anything, but this is something that actually needs to be paired with heated products. That's how the actual product is activated. So I started doing like my hair more, straightening, blow drying, and this is a miracle for my hair. It makes my hair look so smooth and it takes away any frizz, and I have very frizzy hair. If you've been watching me for a while, my hair is usually frizzy on my videos, but when I use this and like I blow dry my hair out, it makes my hair so smooth, so shiny, and like so frizz free. I was just so impressed. And then this product right here from Way. This is their collaboration with Byredo. So it smells like the Mojave Ghost scent, and it smells exactly like it. It's so good, and I love that perfume, but I don't have the money to actually purchase the Byredo perfume because they're very expensive. They are a very like luxe bougie brand. So I was like, you know what, this is the closest I'm gonna get to having that scent, and it smells great. And the leave-in conditioner is actually really good, and I use this when my hair is damp just to try to add moisture, because it is a leave-in conditioner, and you can of course use this with heated products as well, like blow drying and straighteners. Now going on to fragrances, and sorry, I already feel like my voice is struggling, but I've fallen in love with perfumes this year. I've fallen in love with Jo Malone, and I have purchased so many, but these are my two most favorite, most used perfumes of this year. The first one I wanted to mention is the Tangy Rhubarb Cologne from Jo Malone. This is so amazing. This is part of their Marmalade collection, which is actually a limited edition. I don't see this on Jo Malone's website anymore, and I'm not sure if it's still on Sephora, but I see that it's at Macy's and it's also at Saks Fifth Avenue. This is so good. It is very tangy but sweet, but also like earthy. It smells like leaves and pines and a little woodsy, and it just smells so good. So the top note is rhubarb. It says it's tart and green. The crunchiness of rhubarb brings a striking and bold character. It definitely has that tangy rhubarb scent. And then it says the heart note is orange, so it kind of has like a fresh citrusiness to it. And then the base note is cedar wood, which kind of gives it that woodsy scent, and it lasts all day on my skin, and I just love the tartness of it. I didn't think I would like something that's on like the tangy sour side. And then the next one from Jo Malone is this one right here called Blackberry and Bay. This is also on that like sweet but woodsy kind of scent. But the description of this one, oh my gosh, I love this. It's blackberry for the top note, so it has that sweet fruitiness on it. And then the heart notes is bay leaves, which gives it that natural note, vegetal brightness, and wonderful green quality of the fragrance. And that's what I definitely smell a lot, is that green leaves, pines. Oh my God, it's just so fresh and yummy. And then it has cedar wood, which gives it like that woodsiness. Now we're getting into makeup, and I have a lot of makeup here. So the best ever skin tint sheer kind of makeup I ever tried was from Estee Lauder. I raved about this. I think it's amazing. I did a wear test. I've worn this so much this year, and it's lightweight, it's sheer, but it gives decent coverage where it evens out the skin tone, and it's more of a matte finish, and it is very long wearing, and I love it. It's lightweight, but actually hangs on my skin. Even though I have very oily skin, it lasts all day. I absolutely adore this. And then the other skin tint is this one from Fenty Beauty, the Eavesdrop one. This one is not as long wearing. It's not as mattifying. It does get glowy throughout the day, but I think it still hangs really well on my skin. It's very lightweight. It also does the same with evening out the skin tone. And then this one right here is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation from LYS. This is more of a hydrating formula, but it looks so beautiful and natural on the skin. This one has more coverage than the two skin tints that I just showed you, but it's just so beautiful. It's very natural. It does get glowy throughout the day. It's not as long wearing as like the Estee Lauder one, but I think it wears really gracefully on my skin, and it just looks so healthy, and it also has skincare benefits in it. And I feel like this would work on a wide range of skin types. I think this would work on dry skin, normal skin, textured skin. I just think it just is a beautiful natural finish that can work for all different like skin types. Also forgot to mention, I do have the Estee Lauder skin tint on, and it just looks so good on my skin. It gives great coverage for a skin tint. It just, oh, I'm so in love with that product. And then two concealers that I've fallen in love with is these two right here. This is the One Size Beauty, I think it's called the Butter Silk Concealer. I have the shade Medium 1 Neutral. Love this. It's very natural. It lasts really well on my skin. It's not super creasy. I love the shade. I love the finish. I love how it just wears on my skin. I think I've used this in a video before. I can't remember. I've done so many makeup videos this year. And then the other one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer. This is the Magic Touch one. I think it does the same thing as this one does. It has medium coverage, has a natural finish. It's very lightweight on the skin, but gives good coverage, and it wears really well. I love both of these equally. I think they both give the same effect, and they don't crease a lot. If I go in with a little powder, it doesn't really crease throughout the day. And there's other products I've tried that no matter how much powder I use, it still creases under my eyes. So these are both absolutely stunning concealers. So now going on to eye primers, and I've fallen in love with both of these. These are both quite affordable, and they're so good. They both have opacity, they wear well, they don't make my shadows crease. They're just stunning. So I have the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer in the shade 2. This is so good. This is one of the best releases that Juvia's Place did this year. So good at just keeping your shadows on your lids, keeping them from creasing, keeping them lasting all day. And it has opacity to it, so it covers any discoloration on the lids. And they have different shades in this, so it has like a range for all different skin tones, as well as this one from Glamlight. This is the Icing eyeshadow base. I have mine in the shade Buttercream, and they also have various shades in this, as well as like a really white one too. And this is good too. It's opaque, covers up any discoloration, does the same thing. It stops creasing. My eyeshadows last really long. They blend really nice over this. So these two concealers are really nice, and they're both very affordable. I think these are just Such good releases from both brands. Going on to bronzers. This one from Soul Body. This is their face and body bronzing balm. I have the shade medium dark. It is so blendable. It smells like a tropical vacation. It goes on the skin so nice. It blends out. I have it on my cheeks right now, and I did top the other one over it, but it just has such a nice consistency. It's creamy. It's very blendable, so you can blend it really easily into the skin. I just love this so much. And then the next bronzer that I wanted to mention, this is a powder bronzer. This is from LYS. This is my perfect bronzer. It is the No Limits Matte Bronzer in Harmony. Perfect neutral shade. It doesn't lean warm. It doesn't lean cool. It's just right in between. It's satiny. It's blendable. It's such a perfect shade. And this one is just my perfect baby right here. It's so good. I topped it over the Soul Body bronzer. Going on to blushes now. These are the cream blushes from LYS. They are so good. Blendable, creamy. They have good pigmentation, but they are blendable enough where you can sheer them out. Oh my gosh. And they dry down to a more powder finish, so they don't stay sticky on the cheeks. And this was like the year of cream products. And I never thought I would like cream products because I have an oily skin type. But brands have been coming out with so many good things that can work on oily skins. These are really, really good products. And then another one, I think this is meant to be a highlighter, but this is more of a blush topper, or it could just be a blush for me. This is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I really love her highlighter formula, especially in the pressed formula. But this one is in Vava Boom. Come on. It's like a glowy Cheeto highlighter, but this is so beautiful as like a blush topper over like a more matte orangey blush, or a standalone, because it has enough pigmentation to just be a blush on my cheeks. Such a beautiful, smooth, like satiny, shimmery product. And you know me, if you've been watching my videos, I love glowy blushes. And then the other blush that I love is this cream blush from ColourPop. This was part of the Tinkerbell collection. This is one of their Super Shock cheeks, and this is in the shade Darling. And I think the shade is so unique. It's more of like a coppery, sheeny blush, and I just love it. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I just think it's just so unique. And it just, oh my god, there's like kind of like a gold sheen to it. And it's just unique. I just love like this shade and how it looks on my cheeks, and it blends and it dries down, and I've fallen in love with these Super Shock cheeks. And then my all-time number one, my baby, my love, is the Prophecy highlighter from Kaleidos. I think I've talked about this many times, but this is a multi-chrome highlighter. I don't think anything will ever beat this. It's smooth, it's creamy, and it's a multi-chrome highlighter. It has all these shifts, and I did top my highlighter that I had this one on, and then I topped this one on top because I guess I just want it to be extra glowy. But come on, do you guys see that? I wonder if I could capture the shift of this. Like, this is just magnificent. And it looks really beautiful on the cheeks. It's actually quite wearable for being a multi-chrome. And if you just shift certain ways, there's like a little bit of an orange reflect. There's a little bit of pink. There's like a little bit of gold to it. A little bit of iciness. I mean, it has so many things going on. And they actually did do a new multi-chrome highlighter called Gifted that I definitely want to pick up because the formula is also so smooth. It's just such a special highlighter. So absolutely stunning. So there's some eyeliners that I think are absolutely amazing. The Nabla Cupid's Arrow, I've used this in like every single look that I've ever done on this channel. I feel like I mentioned these products. These are like stylo pencils from Nabla. They're so good. You can use them in the waterline. You can tightline with it. You can use them on the lids. You can blend them out as like a shadow on the lids, or use them as a base, and they're so creamy. They're so beautiful. I just absolutely adore these products. They also have a little sharpener at the bottom, but I have like various shades in them. They just glide on. Look at that. You could even use this probably as a lip liner at how like opaque and glidey and creamy these are. They're so nice and they last really long in the waterline too. And they're like multi-purpose. I love products that you can use in different ways. And the other liners that I know I've talked about a million times on my channel that I've also used many times in my makeup looks are the gel liners from Lethal Cosmetics. I'm going to cram this over and over in your head. These are absolutely stunning gel liners. I have one in my waterline right now. I have Analog. It's this like baby blue one. So good, and they don't budge. They will last all day. They're opaque, they're creamy. You can use them on the lids to create wings or use them as bases. They're really good. I do like the ones from Milk Cosmetics as well. I think those are really, really nice, but I think these are even a notch better. So if you love the matte ones, you're gonna love these ones. They're absolutely phenomenal, and they have so many different shades. Now going on to brow products. I've fallen in love with a good amount of brow products this year. They've come out with a lot, and I've absolutely fallen in love with the Kosas ones. The Brow Pop Dual Action Defining Pencils. I have 2 different shades in them. I use them both. I have brown, black, and dark brown. And the brow gel from this line is really nice. The Air Brow. Really good at keeping the brow hair staying up. It adds a little tint to the brows, so it adds a little bit more color. And I like more of a tinted brow gel because I think it helps to make the brows look more full. I did use both of these products on my brows today. Absolutely great. They're long wearing. Your brows will still be intact by the end of the day. They do not just smudge off like some products do. The other one here that I think is absolutely amazing is from NYX. Their Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is so good at making little fine brow hairs. Probably like the best one I tried. I think it's better than the I don't know if you guys can see it, but it can make just little strokes. This one to me is better than the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and that was the one that I used to always use. I think this is really good. It's great at just filling little spots where you have missing hair, and that's what I use it for. I don't like, you know, fully go all the way in, but just like little spots, I'll just add a little extra. And then my number one favorite, like favorite brow product of this year was the e.l.f. Bite Size Brow Palette. I think this one is in dark brown, but this is so good. So good. And I'm happy with everything that's in here. I can actually use every single one that's in here. So this is a clear brow wax. This is a tinted brow wax. And then it has 2 different shades of a brow powder. So one's leaning a little bit more cool, one's a little more warm. But I actually can use both of them. They actually both work. They're opaque. They're great at filling out my brows. These waxes are great at lifting my brow hairs. They stay all day. It's creamy enough where you can get it on the brush, but it's not too creamy where it just like, you know, will flake away. I think this is so good. This is so affordable. I just think e.l.f. killed it with this release. The next category is lip products. I've fallen in love with the lip clays from Kaleidos. They're beautiful. They're very lightweight. They're more of a moussey formula, but they have good opacity to them, and they do actually wear quite nicely on the lips. I have the shade Dune on my lips right now. It's just so soft. It almost feels like there's nothing on your lips, and it has like a soft, like almost kind of like a powder touch to them, and it definitely feels like something that would be like a clay kind of product. And they have a bunch of different shades. I have lip swatched all of the shades from them. I'll link those videos below if you want to check it out and see how all the different shades look against my skin tone. But this is a really beautiful product. It's very comfortable, it's lightweight, and I feel like this is perfect for the time that we're in now when we want more like lightweight, easy makeup that doesn't feel heavy on the skin or the lips. And this is just so lightweight and it lasts really well. Then the next lip product is this one from Dose of Colors. This was part of the collection with Nima Tang. She did so well with her collection. She did 2 lip sets, and this is part of the, is it the Coral lip set? Yes. And this shade is so beautiful. I've worn this so many times. It's like a bright orange, ready orange. Is fire. It is fire on the lips. It is a really nice formula. I've worn this many times, and I just am blown away by this color, the collection. Nima Tang did an amazing job with this. And this is probably like my favorite lipstick that I've used this year. The color, it's fun, it's bright, it's bold, it's sexy. I just think it's so good. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is these brushes from Refer. They're so good. They're so soft and they're so good at blending out eyeshadows on your lid. They have so many like different shapes, and like this one right here is one of my favorites. This is the 13 brush. I feel like it's so small and it's great if you have like hooded eyes, as well as this one. I really love the Refer 12 brush. I love using this to like really stamp shadows on the outer corner and like pack on shadows. I mean, this one is great at like putting shimmers on the lid. I mean, all of them are so good. The 26 is really nice. Oh my God, I could go on and on about these Refer brushes. And now I get why so many like influencers, YouTubers mention these. They're good. They're really, really good. But that was all of my favorites this year. I feel like I've talked for so long and I'm sure you're tired of hearing my voice like this. But these were all the things that I loved and used over and over this year that have really helped my makeup game, that I just enjoyed using, that just worked on my skin tone and made me look, you know, glamorous all year long. So that was everything, guys. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. Would you agree, disagree with some of these products? What were your favorites this year, or just how you're doing? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy these kind of videos, you like talking about makeup, you like colorful makeup, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I will also link all the products in the comments below in case you want to look at any of these products, you want to know where you can find them. They'll be in the description, as well as other videos of mine, such as like favorites and fails videos that I've done. Just anything that you might want to watch will be in the description linked, as well as my contact information. I am also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. I'm also on TikTok as Breezy_beauty. So please check me out on my other social media platforms. I would really, really love that. But thank you guys so much for being here, for hanging in with me, for dealing with my voice. I really appreciate all of y'all, and I hope you guys are all doing well wherever you are in the world. And I just hope you are having a wonderful holiday season, and I'm just sending you so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.